All right? We want to start off by giving all praises and glory to our powers, which their names are Yahweh,
Ba'asim, Yahweh, Ba'asim, Rachak Wadash.
All right? Double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well, who received the truth from through the Spirit. And shalom to the brothers that live in this gospel in truth and sincerity. All right? We are the Hebrew Israelites coming in week and week out through the Holy Spirit, all right, of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to bring out this gospel to the elect.
Make sure you check the battery from time to time to see.
For the elect and bring the elect in so we can be delivered out of this captivity, man. All right? And then we also here to prophesy the downfall of America, all right, which is known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great, all right, and various other code names, all right? So our purpose out here is to what? Like I said before, to wake up the elect, all right, to fish for the hope of the elect. We are used as tools, all right, to fish, be spiritual fishermen of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, all right? So get that Proverbs.
Right, hey, you got it, brother. To add to that, the world ignorant calls God and Jesus. Because we deal with the Hebrew, man. We know when you hear the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you don't know what the hell that is, man. Okay? So I just wanted to add that to it, man. So you ignorant call God and Jesus, man. Okay, what the scriptures say, you must call on that name, man. There's no other name given to man under heaven that you're gonna have salvation in, man. So that name is very important, man. I just wanted to add that to it. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20. Wisdom cries without, she uttereth her voice in the streets.
Right, and where we at today? All right, the commandment through Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is to go out in the highways and the byways and preach. All right, that's the commandment.
Not the church house, huh?
Not the church house.
Come on.
So
man.
this is the setup in the process how the Most High is gonna wake up His elect, man.
Right.
With His men going out and preaching on the highways and the byways.
Right.
Go ahead.
Wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse. In the openings of the gates, in the city, she uttereth her words, saying.
Okay, we are in the chief place of concourse, man, where you have business being conducted. You have trading and buying going on, man.
Right.
This is where the Most High told us to come out and preach the wisdom, the 100% understanding of these scriptures. That's what you will find, all right, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, and like I said before, He sent His men out here to fish. So you will get Matthew 20.
Man, this not supposed to get that, but we know that's not appealing to you regular peon people, because y'all on the Esau spell, man. Where you want comfort, man. You want to be in a place where you can sit down, kick your feet up, eat some popcorn, and drink some Kool-Aid, and be entertained, man. Okay, that's not what this is all about, man. It's about the highways and the byways, man. Bid nose into the marriage, man. Okay, like it's written in the scriptures, man. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 29. Let the prophet speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge. If anything be revealed to another that sitteth by, let the first hold his peace. Okay, and that's what we out here doing right now, man. We preaching to you, okay, in the order that's written in the scriptures, man. Okay, that way when a brother get the spirit put on him, he'll come in and he'll speak, man. Okay, he'll prophesy, all right, to edify, man. And verse 31, for ye may all prophesy one by one, that all may learn and all may be comforted. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right.
Okay, so the Most High ordained you to be out here and to prophesy, man. All right, we didn't wake up one morning and said, I'm gonna be a prophet. Okay, you saw the videos and you got edified, man. All right.
Right. That proves another thing. What? That proves reincarnation, man. We're not going to get into it now, but that's another beautiful scripture brother brought out that proves reincarnation. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Okay, this is what we did in our former regeneration. Okay, because this is not a thing of choice, man. Okay, the Most High chose you. Okay, like it's written in the scripture, He chose you elect before He made the world, man. Okay, so the scriptures, the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Okay, so what you're looking at up here is prophets of old, man. Okay, according to the Spirit of the Lord. Go ahead, brother.
This is Ephesians 1 verse 5. Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to Himself. There's Ephesians 1 verse 3. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who had blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in HaMashiach, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world.
Right, so the Most High had chosen us before the foundation of the world. Like to back up the point that the brother was getting into, all right? We have been chosen, predestinated before the foundation of the world, all right? Hence, through reincarnation, man, all right? This is our lot. This is our definite major purpose, to go out here and preach on the highways and the byways. And you have other avenues through the internet, through your sit down, but this is the chief major way, all right? So our purpose is to go out here and preach the word, all right, which have been given to us. We didn't come into this thing on our own, through our own wisdom, our own knowledge, and our own understanding. The Most High had chosen us to come into this truth and to believe in the Bible, all right, and to preach it, all right. We don't know if we're called, but we know we have been chosen. So we have been, we don't know if we've been chosen, but we know we have been called into this thing to preach the word, man, all right. So this is what we have to do in order to what? To receive salvation, all right? To be a part of that hopeful elect. So go ahead.
That we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
Go ahead.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua HaMashiach to himself.
Right. And we are being adopted by Yahushua, all right, through his blood. And through that blood, through his sacrifice that he made, he opened up the wisdom and knowledge and understanding unto us, man. All right? And we have been called into that, man. So we have to be appreciative. All right? We have to show our respect by doing what? Being obedient, man. All right? To where we can be a part of that hopeful elect. So,
according to the good pleasure of his will. This is Matthew 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage.
Right, so this is the parable of Yahushua, all right, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. All right, so he's speaking a parable, a story to illustrate what we should be doing, man. All right, and Yahushua was speaking in parables because this is not for everybody to get to understand it. It's only for those men that have been called into this thing, man. All right? So start from the top.
There's a Matthew 22, verse 9. Go ye therefore into the highways.
Right, so this is what the scriptures is commanding us to do. I want to highlight the point of our purpose is to go out and preach, man. All right? Our purpose is to go out there and preach and bring in the elect to where we can be saved from this upcoming destruction. When Yahweh shall come back, all right, on the chariots to deliver his elect, all right? That's what we out here doing. Go ahead.
And as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found.
Right, and the marriage will, the word marriage goes into to be joined, all right, together. And who are the elect going to be joined together with? Yahushua. Like I said, when he come back on the chariots, man, all right, to deliver his elect. Go ahead.
Both
right.
bad.
So like it started right now, like being joined to Yahushua through his knowledge.
Right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished
Start
with
at verse 10.
There's Matthew 22, verse 10. So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests.
Right, go ahead.
And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment.
So you got the bad and the good. You got the elect, and then you got the those that are not part of the elect. The bad and the good. You're gonna have men to come into this truth of understanding that they're a Hebrew Israelite, understanding some parts of the doctrine, but they ain't have on the garment, which this scripture is going into. The garment represent the 100% truth, man. All right. So all men are called, but few are chosen, and this is what this is going into, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou? Verse 11. And when the king came in to see the guest, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment.
Right, a Hebrew Israelite, because this word is only given to the Israelites, man, not the whole world. All right. So go ahead.
And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment?
The garment represents the truth, not being clothed with 100% truth. All right, go ahead.
And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into utter darkness.
Right. It says outer darkness.
So like
It says
outer darkness.
Start from the top. Get
There's a Matthew 22 verse 13. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Right. So regardless of what these other Hebrew Israelite camps say, if you don't have the 100% truth and believe in a 100% truth, you're going to be destroyed, man. All right. Like discrepancies in the doctrine. All right, like the mark of the beast is not the RFID chip, which is the RFID chip. Cornelius not being Israelite, which he is Israelite, man. All right, you going off on the doctrine, you're going to be destroyed, man. So say the scriptures. All right, because there's only one gospel. We'll get Galatians 1. All right.
Matthew 22 verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
So many are called into this thing, but few are going to be chosen to be delivered from this upcoming hell, man. All right, because all hell's about to break loose, man. And we just pray that we part of that hopefully elect. That's why brothers say that all the time, man. So we have a responsibility of what? Learning this gospel from our teachers through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and standing firm and fast in this gospel, man, in hopes to be delivered. All right? So you got that.
Say this too, that's showing you that in this account that the brother reading in Matthew 22, that these are the ones that woke up to the fact that they Israelites, that ain't gonna make it. Those are the ones without the that ain't gonna have on their garments, you know. And you read about that in Revelation the 16th chapter, you know. So they gonna be. Basically, they be part of the 2/3 too. Right. But they knew that they were Israelites.
So many are called to know they're Israelites, all right? But few are going to be chosen, man, because it's one doctrine. Like Paul said in the book of Galatians, it's only one doctrine, man. It's not many doctrines. All Israelites not going to get together because that's not the way that the Most High set it up for all Israelites to get together regardless of the doctrine. All right, the scriptures place major emphasis on learning this word, man, and being having particular breakdowns, because the Most High always dealt with particulars when it came to His law. When you read the book of Exodus and Leviticus, the Most High always dealt with particulars. So if you ain't following this gospel, which is preached from our apostles and elders of Great Millstone and on down, if you ain't following that spirit, all right, that understanding, then you going off, man. All right?
Right, because that's the Holy Spirit. Right. You know?
Right, not a spirit, but the spirit.
That's right.
Right, bro.
This Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Yahushua unto another gospel.
Right. So this is Paul speaking to the Israelite foreigners in the region of Galatia. All right, we understand that this applies to us today because everything was written aforetime was written for our learning. Okay, so start.
Okay. Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Yahushua.
Right, because Paul had preached to the brothers out there in Galatia the faith of Yahushua. But you have men of the circumcision, all right, removing them from faith in Yahushua to believe that they could receive the promises Yahweh, while Yahweh Shah, well, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah through keeping of the law. That they could be looked at in a righteous manner in the eyes of the Most High through keeping the law. But that's not the case. So Paul was telling them, I marvel that you are removed from the faith that's in Yahweh Shah. That's how we will get the promises of having reign over the other nations. How we will have our seed will be multiplied as numerous as the stars. How we will get control of the resources. All right? How we will be delivered. It's all through what? Faith in Yahweh Shah. And Paul was going back over them, or going back over the gospel and telling them, look, it's no other being preached here at Great Millstone and the men that follow like doctrines, all right? Right?
I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Yahweh Shah unto another gospel.
Right. Go ahead, Al.
Right. Could you imagine all the hell we done went through? Yahweh Shah going shedding his blood on the cross, him being crucified, all this stuff that happened. Paul then went over the gospel continuously with them, and now they've been removed away. It's like, damn, man, I done went through all this hard labor of breaking down the scriptures with you. There's some man that came through and got in your ear and bewitched you, man. Right? So he's marveled, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 7, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you.
Right, so there's no other gospel that's being preached except for what? Faith in Yahweh Shah. Cornelius is the Edomite. Cornelius is the Israelite, Salaki. Cornelius is the Israelite. The mark of the beast is the RFID chip. Only the Israelites can be saved. The Lord is not dealing with everybody. This is the doctrine, man. All right? So if you follow any other doctrine, there's no other doctrine, man. That means you're going off. That means you're going to be destroyed, man. All right? That means you're going to be cast into utter darkness, and it's going to be weeping and gnashing of the teeth, man. All right? You want no part of that, man. So it behooves you to what? Stay on the doctrine, man. All right? Because Paul, in 2 Corinthians 11:2, he emphasized that again, man. All right? So is that it?
We got an example of that today, man, with the nation of 7 snakes, okay? That was under the correct doctrine, that knew the name, that pushed and taught the name, and all of a sudden the name don't matter, or we ain't got to worry about the name. They pushing that on people, man. That's that same example today, okay? And the Most High is not pleased with that at all, man. Not gonna slide by with that, okay? Not because I say so. Thus says the Most High power, man, okay? So get your shit together.
Verse 7, Galatians chapter 1 and verse 7, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and will pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed.
Right, so he gonna be cursed, man. Paul put curses on the men back then, and we put curses on you now, man. Because you got guys coming up saying, look, you ain't gotta be under no order. The Most High is dealing with all of us. All right. Some guys saying the thermonuclear missiles. There's no missile technology in the scriptures. Some man saying Great Babylon in Revelation the 18th chapter is the Vatican. All right. So you got men talking about Esau's not gonna be destroyed, man. All right. You got men talking about all types of stuff, man. Madness. All right. Madness, man. All right, talking about volcanoes gonna destroy America, man. All right, all types of stuff, man. If you let that move you away from the gospel, which you shouldn't, but it's all up to the Most High, then you're gonna be destroyed, man. All right, at the end of the day, man. All right. So you got this up.
Is Jeremiah 23 verse 16. Thus say Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, right, and not out of the mouth of Yahweh.
Right. So they ain't listening to the mouth of Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh Shah will speak through men. All right. The Lord has set up men to bring us to Yahweh Shah, to bring us to the proper doctrine, man. All right. The leadership, man. Guys are all bent out of shape because of the Apostle Great Millstone, man. All right, but the Most High set them up. If you have spiritual discernment, all right, to understand that, so you will get Jeremiah 3:15.
Right, and another example, same thing, man. Make the 7 snakes. general gainers, man. Okay? Let's mislead the flock on purpose, man. Okay?
Right.
It's gonna be a great prize. It's gonna be a great prize to pay for that, man.
Right.
Okay? All this garbage they spewing, man. Okay? About the elect is gonna be what you say, 144,000. Right?
666.
Okay, come on, water, brother. Hey, where is that, bro? Where's that description, bro? That's something according to their own fucking heart, man. Okay? All right? And the Most High is not pleased with that, man. Okay? Go ahead, Doc.
Right. You got the commanding, you call it something that self-proclaimed title. But then you don't find it in the scriptures about some commanding general
Right.
That's one of the officers to the ministry.
Right.
You know? Anyway, they got that disclaimer on their videos, and even they talking about over there at ISRAELITES, they come out and they tell you that if you don't come up under,
Right.
like directly under the commanding general Yohana, then you're not in the truth.
Right.
We just come from the heavenly Father. We didn't come from the Most High.
Right. And like what this brother was explaining, you do gotta come up under the correct teachings, and that's what he said.
Right.
According to the scriptures, you know?
Right.
We all gotta come up under the correct teachings. Okay? So really in essence, yeah, you are coming up under men. You know? You gotta come up under the right men.
Right.
But you ain't gotta come and be say I'm a great millstone
Right.
in order for you to be delivered.
Right.
We ain't out
the
here
apostle say
pushing.
that.
Yeah.
Now go ahead, bro.
And we're not pushing that if you don't come and you ain't up under great millstone, that you ain't in the truth.
Right.
But if you're not teaching starting with our apostles and elders are teaching at great millstone, if you're not under the teachings and you're teaching something outside of that, then that's where you're going off to.
Right.
You know?
Just to add on that, it's something that the apostles do to show you that they humble men that's all about the truth of the word coming out. They give credit when credit is due, man. If any of these other camps is teaching something that's correct, the apostles give them credit, man.
Right.
And they give credit to all men, at least if they say, well, at least they teaching that you Israel, man.
Right. Right.
And
you know what it is, though? You take a closer look at it, the Most High blessing the spiritual idea. The contention is the carnal man versus the spiritual man, carnality against spirituality, because they take shots at the apostle to heart because they want to be the apostle to heart. Okay? The apostle to heart was set up to the spirit, man. He ain't went through on no world tour and campaigning and proclaiming himself the head of Israel, man. Well, these other cats go on missions, man. Okay? Have a boatload of shit, airplane full of shit, go to another country and set up shop with the tents and all that, and the great numbers and the fancy garments and all the things, and trying to look the part to recruit people, man. That's carnality, man. Okay? And that's what they got a problem with, man. Okay? It's a difference, man. This is the Most High program, man. You know what I'm saying? But like Esau got an old saying, well, really, it's come out of the scriptures, man. When the smoke clear, we're gonna see who's still standing, man. We're gonna see who has the truth, man. Okay? All right? Go ahead, bro.
And to back up what the brothers are saying, the Most High gotta impart you that spiritual discernment to know who the true teachers are. Because this guy, General Yohana, all right, of the ISUPK,
You gotta say commanded now.
he teach that you can pop your girl in the behind parts, man. That's sodomy, man. All right? He teach you that the mark of the beast is an embargo. It's not the RFID chip. That's not the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. If you have spiritual discernment, all right? So you can get Jeremiah 3:15.
This is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right, so the Most High set up pastors, man. Pastors, leaders, man. All right? Men that's going to guide us into the right direction after the Most High's own heart. That word heart meaning mind. Lab in the Hebrew. So how do we know if a man is after the Most High's mind? Through the understanding of these scriptures, man. All right? Through these scriptures. This is the standard and the guideline, how we filter all the madness. All right? From the right and the wrong, man. All right? So a guy going off in like ISUPK teach, the mark of the beast is the embargo, that's wrong. Alright? ISUIT teach before the Messiah, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he gonna come back. He gonna come back. There's gonna be no prosecution. There's not gonna be no hell. We just gonna walk into the kingdom smooth and without a scratch.
No, sir.
That's against the scriptures, man. Daniel, the 12th chapter, starting in verse 1, said it'd be a time of tribulation like no other.
Right.
What is that talking about?
Right.
Right? What is that talking about, man? So you got, that's why you have teachers, man, to lead you into the right direction. These pastors, these leaders, man. As Paul was telling them, the men in Corinth, all right? The men was Israelites that were scattered in that region. So Bible Shah better get
Hey, what do the scriptures say, man? You can tell the tree by the fruit that it bears, man. Okay? So come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a cat that's gonna come up here and tell you that it's okay to pop your woman and I wreck them, man. Okay? And then cats ain't say nothing, man. Get the hell up out of that. They ain't nothing but a damn church, man. Like a Black Baptist church, man. And they ain't get the hell on. Right, bro. With the Israelite twist, man. Like how BBB said it. Israelite smoothed out.
Right.
On the RP chick with the Israelite appeal to it. Something like that, man. Come on, man. Niggas should have cleared up out of there, man. Okay? But they like, oh, shouldn't do that, because niggas is into wickedness, man. Niggas is into being a carnal man, man. Right, bro? That's wicked. That's fucking wicked, man. How you gonna sit there and let a man tell you that and try to defend it, man? Okay? I seen the, what's his cat name, man? The nigga with the door knock on the chest, man. Tazaryak, man. Okay, he had the little call-in show. Jake called in and questioned about it. He danced all around that shit, man, because you can't justify that, man. Okay? And you being a wicked nigga by sitting up under, man, defending that, man.
Right.
Okay?
You can't defend it. They sung Virginia Hunter. He sung the song.
Right, that's what it is.
That's what it
is. That's what it is, bro.
Then he said, but I must warn you, something like that, that you can catch hepatitis B.
So what the fuck then?
Then why would you do it?
What the fuck?
You're supposed to be holy, you know, sanctified.
Right.
How is that being sanctified? You know?
Right. Not at all.
Right.
Not at all. With doodle on your dickhead, man.
Right.
See how that sounds? See how vile that sound?
Right.
Because it is vile.
Right.
Okay? Go ahead, bro.
That's the same reason why, one of the reasons why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed,
That's
man.
right, Doc.
And that's gonna be the same reason why you niggas gonna be destroyed, man. You niggas of Israel, they know you Israelites, man. All right, the Most High said judgment should start at His own house, man.
Right.
All right. So how much more us to be walking accordingly to the gospel, man.
Right.
All right. So it's right there.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity.
50 and 6.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Right.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Right, man. Our people on all types of doctrines, believing in all types of things. And the leaders of our people are leading them astray, man. Here you have an Israelite that's coming and you teach him he Israel, you're giving him part of the truth, man. But then you putting all types of lies in the midst of that, man. All right? Another thing these guys go off on is the rape doctrine, man. There's no such thing as a rape doctrine, man. The rape, how to deal with rape is in the scriptures, man. But these guys in Israel get all bent up out of shape over it, man. Going off. That's a part of going off on the doctrine, man.
Right.
Your leaders are leading you astray, man. Because it's nothing but a law on how to handle rape, man. All right? But these things are written. In the last days, there should come scoffers and mockers and people going out on all types of diverse doctrines, man. But the scriptures tell us, look, you find a man after the mind of the Heavenly Father, follow him, man. And how we would know that? Because the precepts and the understanding that they're giving us is lining up correctly and directly with the scriptures, man. All right?
Hey, it show you that a lot of these guys that know that they Israelites, the men that are out teaching, you know, they're more emotional than women.
And women, that's right.
Because you had a woman that the brothers up there in New York, I can't remember their name. Right. But the brothers up in New York dealt with that guy from ISRAELITES. Well, if he really was, he just might have had a shirt on, you know, and found some of them bullet blockers.
Right,
you know?
right. Went to Home Depot.
And that woman, they was reading the law about how to deal with that situation of rape, and she agreed. She said, "Well, that's what the scriptures say." Right. And she said she liked it. She said I like it. She said, "You know what? I kind of like when my husband took control and just took it from me."
Right.
Something to that effect. Right. You know, and another thing, I read that scripture to my mother. Woo! And you know what? She said, "Yeah, that's talking about rape."
God.
If you lay hold on a woman, what you think that's talking about? You just come up there and you put your arm around her? Come on, man. Y'all simple and got a westernized mind frame, man. Y'all hear the word rape and you think what the first thing pop in your mind is Esau.
Right.
Oh, Esau told me rape this. No, what the heck did the Heavenly Father say about it, man? Right. About laying hold on a woman, man.
Right.
And the
rape don't mean you get her and grab her and immediately put your rod in her. It comes from the Latin rapier, which means to lay hold, to grab. So when you do it, you see that old commercial where throw the bitch over your shoulder and take her back to the Ponderosa. So what you think the next move is gonna be? Oh baby, please, no man. Shit, you got to get it in, man. Okay? So that's the purpose of the woman. What you gonna do with the woman, man? Is she made for worshiping? Right. She made the pop, man. Right. Her position is on her back, on her damn knees, man, to please her man, bro. Okay?
Bro, they say that the lay hold is talking about spitting game, bro.
Hey, bro. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Stop it.
So that's what they
Let's
did
go
on
to the
field.
movie.
Right.
They came in the field, they saw rapping to the female.
Right.
No, sir.
Whoop. No, sir. Okay? Come on, you mind throwing you over the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they showed that in the old Clint Eastwood. I can't think of the movie, man. You remember that, man? She kept talking shit to him. She really wanted the rod. Right, he just took the bitch and popped her. And guess what happened after he popped her? She was right.
She loved it.
She loved it.
Humble her.
She loved it.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, bro.
And the law tell you how to deal with it. The right way, with a right way to deal with it, to where you're not in violation with the Most High. And then the penalty if you do it the wrong way. You know, if you go about it the wrong way, then there's a penalty to pay.
Right.
And that's your life.
Right. You know? That's what it is, man. You niggas is emotional, man.
Yeah.
You niggas is emotional. Emotions make you cry sometimes, man. You niggas is soft, man. Go ahead, all right?
And one thing these guys don't do, they don't read, man. They don't go check it for themselves. They just hear he say, she say, and they go off of emotion. This Western mentality has destroyed our people, man. Right, because back in the day, our man was tough, man. Right. All right? Lay hold of a woman means to take her, not you choke her, you punch her in the fucking left eye, you trip her, and then you take her, man. That's not the rape they're talking about, man.
Right in public, right there on the spot, man.
Yeah,
no, sir, man. Right. Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Right.
Stop.
The law talking about how you make sure she ain't promised to nobody, make sure she ain't got no man, the husband, all them things, man. We have order.
Just bring it, since we speaking on it, just bring it out.
And another thing real quick, it wasn't no women's lib back in the ancient time, man. See, y'all thinking, y'all are trying to apply this to right now.
To the westernized.
Right. It don't work like that, man. Back then, women wasn't walking around with their ass showing. They just had a chick walk up the sidewalk with her man. You could see her shit like this. It was winking at us. I told the brother, shit, we just start looking somewhere else, man. We was offended, man. It wasn't like it is now, man, where these women walking around half naked or all gadding about.
Right.
It was a different time, man. Now, do we go around laying hold on women now? Hell no. You know why? Because Esau have us 6 feet under the jail cell, man.
Right.
And the apostles said themselves, we don't go around teaching that. And if you do that, we gonna throw you under the proverbial bus.
Yeah, you on your own.
You on your own.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
Right, so bring that up.
You gotta rightly divide the word like the scripture says.
Right. Simple ass niggas. Soft, emotional, man.
Yes.
Okay? Soft, you crispy cream donut ass niggas. Go ahead, man.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and a man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die.
Right, if she promised to a man,
Right.
if she promised to be with a man and a man come through and lie with her, this is the law.
Right, a
Then,
damsel.
right, a young woman. If he come through and lay with her and she already promised to be with somebody, this man gotta go. Now wouldn't that bring more order to this society, man? Because this order in this society allow you to commit all types of adultery and without no standard, no law.
Right.
Your woman can step out on you and commit adultery, and then you come up and you put her to death, you under the prison, man.
Right.
Now I'm gonna say this, because if you read on, it's gonna tell you why. Why the man is telling you that she was engaged, betrothed and engaged, that's the reason that the man is put to death, but then it's gonna further explain it. Because in this day and time, what if you go up to a woman and she tell you, I don't have a man, or you want her, you go up to her and you tell her, you know, you get at her, and she tell you, well, I just say back in that time, and she lied about it. What the scripture's gonna go into it.
Right.
That I don't have a man. Then, do the man still get put to death? That's why I keep reading, bro. Read and start up, and then read.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and a man force her and lie with her,
Right, he forced her, all right? So without her consent, he took the goods, all right? Go ahead.
and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Right,
Why?
so
It's a lot. Go ahead, man.
So that man that took it and lay with her, he gonna die because he took it without her consent. Go ahead.
No, that ain't why. That's why I say let the scriptures come out, it's gonna breaking themselves down. Start back and read it again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 25. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and a man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Why?
But
Read it, bro.
unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
Right.
There is in a damsel no sin worthy of death, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her.
Right. So she cried out.
Right.
Okay. That showed that she was engaged.
Right.
Go ahead.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver.
Right.
And she shall be his wife, because he hath humbled her. He may not put her away all his days.
Right.
Back up, Baba Rashad.
It said he should be his wife because he has humbled her, not his equal, okay? But his wife is servant, man, okay? Go ahead, brother. The brother called for.
Verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay
All right, go up.
For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her.
Right. So it's letting you know in that scripture that she was taken basically by that expression of the scripture. Okay. That she's not guilty because she cried out.
Right.
Not cried out because she didn't want it, but the scripture is she cried out because she had a man. She was promised to a man.
Right. That's right.
Okay.
How hard is that?
And then the man only is put to death because he was in transgression.
Right.
Right, because he went on and did it, but she cried out, letting him know, I'm taking. So she ain't in violation, man, because she cried out. And the scripture's gonna go on and expound on it.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed, and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver,
Right.
and she shall be his wife. Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
Right. And that's simple. Ain't no need to break it down any further. If you can't understand that, then you really don't. You need to put the Bible down or go back to the basics, man. Or just get the hell out of here.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
And we ain't even concerned with that right now because it's bigger things to talk about according to prophecy than about taking hold on a woman, man. The law about it. You know.
Just to prove the point of application. You know what I'm saying? There's still some dry bones out there that don't. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to seal the elect. And they don't even know what time it is, man. The brother broke it down perfectly through the spirit, man. That ain't hard to get. The Most High open your ears and eyes to it, man. That ain't hard to get at all, man. Okay? It ain't like the brother said to the spirit, it ain't no doctrine. It's just a law put in place to handle it in case this happens, man, such as many other situations, man. Okay? The book of laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? That's gonna show you the right way. That's gonna give you life, man. That's gonna make you pleasurable in the eyes of your power, man. Okay? Instead of just being a fucking nigga, man. Okay? And we know you niggas take pride in being niggas, man. And if I'm lying shit, take a look around, man. Take a fucking look around, man. Okay? Right? Hey, that's a beautiful thing for you to sit up like that. Hey, imagine the woman that was promised and took hold of that and would cry out. You know what I'm saying? She was being accosted or whatever. You think these women gonna do that now, man?
No, sir.
Hey, bro, not a chance in hell, man. This woman will lay down. She invite the side broad, man. They got songs about that, man. About the side piece, man.
The side nigga.
Right, man. These girls are laid out. I'm gonna get back to the brother, man. But the Israelite woman, start with the black woman, especially the Latino woman, bro. They'll lay down with anything, man. They'll lay down with your brother. You understand what I'm saying? They'll lay down with your father, man. Okay? Your best fucking friend, man. They'll lay down with them, man. With no conscience and no remorse, man. So we need these things in place, man. Okay? Because without them, we like beasts, we like these other nations, man. We're not like these other nations, man. We are Yasha Allah, man. Okay? Princes of the power, man. The high house above all these other nations, man. Okay? That's only for the elect, man. Niggas continue on being niggas, man. May death meet you swiftly, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
This is Isaiah 40.
You know what?
Okay.
Just real quick, Salaki. We actually need to go back. I don't want to bring out the whole account.
All right,
Go up to we started to bring out the 22nd verse.
There's Deuteronomy 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman,
Right, we started down too far into the law on this, you know. Go ahead, start.
there's Deuteronomy 22, verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lied with the woman.
I knew we were missing something. I'm like, hold on, man, there's more to it. We had to read up. Go ahead, bro.
And the woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
So now in this case, she was married, okay, or promised to a man, either or, and they say that they both were gonna be put to death.
Verse 23. If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto an husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gates of the city, and ye shall stone them with stones, that they die. The damsel, because she cried not.
See? Now we're getting the whole law on it. See? So she didn't cry in this instance. She didn't cry out. Right. She was engaged. So now that she get put to death along with the man. And she was with it. That's showing you that she was with adultery.
Right.
being in the city, and the man, because he had humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you.
Just to bring out the whole account, or not account, but the law.
Right. So you know what that means, huh? The majority of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans should be fucking put to death, man.
Right.
According to what the Most High quoted, man. Okay? We're not making this up, man. This was the said the Most High power, man. Okay? They ain't gonna go there to your church house. They don't fill up the collection plate.
Right.
Man. Okay?
Because all them is adulterers
Exactly.
anyway. Man.
Exactly.
Including your beloved
Right.
pastor or
Right.
reverend such and such.
Right.
Man. And
Right.
he's
Right.
sleeping with half the congregation, including the boys.
Right.
Not men. Boys. A prime example, Eddie Longstroke.
Right.
It's going on.
Right.
The so-called black church is one of the biggest cesspools of homosexuality on this fucking planet.
Right, man.
Your organist, the choir director,
Goddamn
all a
faggot.
bunch of punks, man. And y'all know that. Especially you black women, because y'all sit up there and y'all gossip with them. Y'all go out and y'all drink and y'all gossip about everybody that's in the so-called church, man.
Right.
And y'all know he a punk, man.
Right.
But the black woman's favorite, they BFF is the punk, man.
Hey, not to let the man off the hook neither, bro. Cause y'all solid because you feel more of what you got to deal with from that woman than the Most High power, man. And the woman has no authority. She has no power. She has no say-so, man. Okay? According to the scriptures, man. So I had to add that to what the brother was saying.
Right.
You weak-ass, pussy-fired-ass men, man. Okay? That's being led by your damn woman, man.
Right.
Okay? The woman has no position or authority, man. She is your helpmeet, man. She is to remain in silence, man. Okay?
Right. And all these things have happened unto us as a nation, the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is because the so-called white man, he broke our mind during the time of hardcore slavery. That's why, like, you know, we bring out, you got to get away from that Western mindset, okay? Because this fucking devil that the scriptures speak of, he broke our mind and indoctrinated us with his way of life. Which is what? Being a homosexual, committing adultery, everything that's against breaking or against the law. You know, and that's his lot in the earth. His lot is to go against what the Most High set up. The order that the Most High set up, his position here on the earth is to go against it.
Yep.
You know? That's why we out here teaching this word and really proclaiming our manhood back, man.
Right.
You know? We got to come back to being men of Israel.
That's right.
And it's going to start with a small number.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. Because the Most High only dealt with small numbers, man. Okay, sometimes, according to the spirit, it grew into a multitude. But for the most of all, the Most High dealt with small numbers, man. And through His Spirit, He gave the increase.
Exactly. The Most High showed us that example all through the scriptures. Like you read about Enoch. Enoch remained righteous through all the wickedness that was going on. They say in the scriptures say that the Most High translated him up to the heaven.
Right, bro. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just like with Elijah.
Right. He was abducted for the simple. Jake wanted to
Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Jake wanted to try to play work, but he was abducted, man.
Then
Right.
Salakia, bro.
Huh?
The time of Noah.
Right.
When the Most High delivered 8 souls
Right.
out of the midst of many people.
Right.
Multitudes upon multitudes of
Right,
people.
bro.
The Most High is showing us through the scripture that He deal with small numbers.
Right, bro.
And it's other accounts, many other accounts.
Bro, you know what, bro? I think when our people, so-called Negroes, hear that story of Noah, they think it was just. See, Jake ain't never traveled, been nowhere. Jake is confined to their hood or their county. Jake ain't never been out of Harris County, man. Jake think it was just a group of people right there on this one spot of land.
Right.
We're talking about the whole earth, man, was put to death, man. Okay? People that they seen and didn't see, man. And 8 souls remain, man. You got to wrap your mind around that, man. Okay? But it's not for the soft and the sugar-coated, man. It's for men. Go ahead, brother. Spiritual men.
That's this is Isaiah 46.
Another good thing too is the scripture that got brought out earlier. Many are called,
Right.
okay, to the fact that they're Israelite and
Right.
they start teaching the word
Right.
in a lot of cases. But few are chosen.
Right.
Showing the Most High only deal with few numbers.
Right.
That's why we're not out here preaching to the
masses. That's right, huh? Brothers that's been around for a moment, or just in the spirit and heard the apostles speak about the 92 Israelites, man. Okay? Because back in the early 90s, man, it was a fad, it's a trend. Just like it's coming now again. That's why everything repeats itself, man.
Right.
But it was a fad and trend to say you was Israel. You know what I'm saying? Brothers going out in their full garments. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Looted and booted. Right, man.
Yeah.
Many will call, man. I don't know if brothers ever seen that. Them videos they labeled the Sons of Thunder.
Yeah.
Man, they was out there going hard, man. They was out there going hard, man. Okay? Where them cats at now, man? None of them cats is nowhere around, man.
Right.
They didn't get
Right,
translated.
Right, bro? You see what I'm saying? So just to prove the point, man, we didn't through the spirit, man, we've been given examples, man. So how can we deny it and try to forge our own path, man? Okay? You better follow this path, man. Okay? He's shining the light on it, man, in darkness. We in gross darkness, man. Through the spirit is the light. Shine it. Look, walk this way.
Right.
Let your next step be here. I know you can't see it. I know you might think it's a cliff. Have faith, man. Believe.
Right.
Have you ever forsaken any of his men, man?
Right.
Not one.
The light is Yahweh.
God.
And now it's in the form, it's coming in the form of the understanding, the true understanding of this word.
God.
Okay? Which is given unto men.
Right. That's right,
You know? That's why Yahweh said made that statement, do men light a candle and set it under a bushel?
Right. Right.
I got it.
No, just
okay.
Go ahead.
Is Ephesians 5, verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light.
Right. How? How is this gonna happen? How is this process of us being arose from the from sleep and arise to the light? Through men.
Right.
Through the preaching of the gospel. You read about it all through the scriptures. Paul expressed that a lot in his epistles. Okay? That's why coming out here in the streets and teaching is so important. Also the internet. The internet was set up for the prophets, man. That's the reason why the internet was set up, because we were woken up through the internet. And really, and this ain't to brag or to boast, it's just the truth. The apostles teaching his word, it went international with them teaching his word before these other camps.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not saying that to brag or boast. You know,
The truth, bro.
the truth is the truth, but that shows you that what? How do we get this? Through the unicorn,
Right.
which is the internet. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
This is John 4, verse 38. I sent you to reap that whereon ye bestowed no labor. Other men labored, and ye are entered into their labors.
Hallelujah.
Right. So that's the process. Men are steady coming into this thing through other men's work that they laid down, going all the way back to Yahweh.
Yep.
Really, you know, you can go back to John the Baptist, because he set the way, really, or prepared the way, as the scriptures say, for Yahweh. You know?
I'm just gonna say, brother, back to this baby, man. Straight like the brother brought out to the spirit, man. It's gonna be many scoffers that's gonna come, man. Like these simple peons that just roll by, making mockery. But you heard what he hollered out? Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing what he's saying, halal Yahweh, man. Okay? Say, man, Most High's not playing, man. He's not gonna play with you. No picture. You gonna pay for a price, man. Ain't it amazing, man? We wanna come out here and take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Right. Cool. But this is a marvel to him, man. This is a spectacle. But the scripture say that we're gonna be spectacle. Right. Amongst men, man. So that's a beautiful thing to knowing that according to the Lord's will, we're on the right track, man. Okay? All right, we don't know if we've chosen, but we've been called, as brother said, to be good, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. Okay? The word of the scripture says it's gonna find them in the Lord, man. Out on the highways and the byways. Yeah. With his pride without, man. Okay? They're not taking the pictures of pre-flow dollar in the church house, man. They're not riding by pre-flow dollar bill church. Hallelujah. You only get that treatment out here, man. On the highways and byways. Right. Man.
They woman might drag them. Probably gonna drag their drunk ass in the
Catholic church
house.
You know it. Come back to what that book is.
And what's the example that Yahweh showed? He went on the mountaintop.
Right.
To speak to the multitude. You know? One example.
Right. Hey, how could you imagine this real quick, brother? I think about that what you just said, brother. That's pretty sweet, man. Could you imagine the tone and the volume of the Lord's voice that it had to be for him to get on a side of the mountain, man, and speak out to the multitude? We ain't talking about no damn microphones, man. Ain't no damn megaphones, man.
Right.
That's why the scripture say, cry loud, cry not, man, cry loud. Now it's supposed to boom. Like Yahweh shines, man. Could you imagine that voice, that tone that had to go out to speak to the multitude on the side of the mountain? You can't hardly hear Jake across the damn street, man. Go ahead, brother.
It's like real quick, it's crazy you brought that up. And I was watching the History Channel and he saw this is why he's a devil, man. He's a deceiver, man. He tried to say that it was a certain witch dream or draft that the Lord was speaking by, and that's how it was able to, his voice was able to carry by the wind and the street wind
right.
If he was close by.
Right. Yeah. Real well, science falsely so called, man. And a simple nigga, a flat earth nigga will believe that.
Yeah, that's because our people don't. Well, who was that?
No, Esau.
The East Edomite, and the Jakes too. You know, majority of our people, they not spiritual
at all.
Esau try to figure out, if he can't scientifically figure it out, he don't believe in it.
Right.
Okay? But he do believe in his witchcraft.
Right.
Which all that is dealing with the spirits on the left-hand side.
Right. But you really don't want to fuck with that at all.
Exactly. Oh, I got a quick piece of in Matthew chapter 5, 1 and 2, it says, and seeing the multitude. What is it? Matthew 5, 1 and 2.
This is St. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 1. And seeing the multitude, he went up into a mountain.
Right.
And when he was set, his disciples came unto him. And he opened his mouth and taught them, saying.
That's the point. I mean, we ain't got to go into it. That's just the point that Yahweh went up on the mountain. Okay? And spake. And what did he do? He spoke in parables.
Yep.
Some of it was straightforward. A lot of it was parables.
Right.
Okay?
Get that real quick, brother?
And there's a Proverbs 6, verse 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard?
You good?
When wilt thou arise out of thine sleep?
Right. How long have our people gonna stay asleep, man? Okay? Because hey man, you gotta be real with yourself, man. Everything you done ever taught and believed it was pushed upon you, whether it was your pastor, your teacher, great big mama, your damn mama, your woman, okay? Or even your own vain train of thought, all that has never produced fruit, man. None of that has never produced fruit. None of that has put you on the right path. You have not had success in none of these things, man. Okay? Okay, you sold some fucking bags of weed. That's not success, man. Okay, you had a $20 job, man. That's not success. You done popped a bunch of whores, man. That's not success, man. Where do you find success in the life? You got to follow these laws, statutes, commandments. Then you should begin to have success. success, man, as it's written, man, in the book of Joshua, man. Okay? So how long are our people gonna remain asleep, falling victim to a bunch of bullshit and lies, man? Excuse my French, man. Okay? I have to say it like that because the shit fucking stink, man. Our people waddle in it, man, and uphold it and uplift it and take it up for themselves, man. And it is not brought success or joy or happiness or harmoniousness or righteousness at all or cleanliness. None of these things, man. But yet we still waddling in the mud, man. It's gonna work. It's gonna get yeah, man. None of that has worked, man. The witness is only for the elect, man. The scripture said that wickedness, the wicked still, man. Niggas go ahead and go, man. We blowing it hard, hopeless for the elect to hear this and be sealed so we can get the fuck out of here, man. Okay? And so this place can be cleansed, man. Okay? So the kingdom of heaven and earth can be set up fully, man. Because it's already on its way, man. What you see here, this is the kingdom of heaven being established on the face of the earth, man. It's like it says in the Lord's Prayer, man. That thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, man. Okay? What's in heaven, man? Righteousness, order, man. Okay? And it shall be done on earth, man. You're seeing it right here in front of God, if you can recognize it, man. But like the scripture say, how long will you remain asleep, man? Well, stay asleep then, man. Okay? But for those, man, that can hear this and get the understanding, that's the Most High reaching out to you, man. Get off behind the keyboard. Get off the side of your damn bed, man, and build up and come out here on the highways and byways, man, and put this work in, man. Okay? So we can seal the elect. That's the whole thing, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
There's Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for.
What is Israel seeking for, man? The truth, man. Even though in our wicked low state, our spirits still cry out for a drop of water in dryness, man. Okay, what that idol sign is, man. Okay, there's no other people on the face of this earth that's more into other doctrines and philosophies than the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. Get that up, man. That's just a small sample, man, of the stuff that our people is in, man. Looking and trying to find something, man. Okay? But only, like the brother read through the Spirit earlier, that you are not, we don't choose this. The Most High gotta choose you for this, man. He chose before he formed the world, man, according to the scriptures. Okay? This is what people go through, man. Okay? Buddha. Niggas into Buddhism, man.
How?
That's crazy. Follow the goddamn black woman.
Yep, and who she followed?
The Isa.
Her goddamn father, the devil. Her boyfriend, her husband.
Right, her lover, man.
The one she go to for every goddamn thing, man.
Right. The Haile Selassie demon, man. That's why niggas walking around here with dreadlocks thinking it means so they don't mean nothing, man. That comes from the Druids, man, from snake worshippers, man.
Wicked.
Heathens, man. Okay? Haile Selassie is a damn Ethiopian, man. The scriptures say the Ethiopians gonna be put to death.
Right. And why he didn't save us?
Yeah.
Why we still here? It says he came. Oh, he gotta come back?
They had a big grass of herb waiting for him on their side.
So
of
he
the
still
shit. So he
smoking.
had to go get on that, man. That's just an excuse for you niggas to blow grass, man.
Right.
For demons to come in on you, man. King Tut, man. Niggas think they some damn Hamites, man. Malachi, man, I ain't even, man, look, man.
Yeah, he don't even
Come on,
know
right,
that.
right, bro.
You seen the product of him?
Woo! A swindler. A shyster.
Call himself brother, a man by the name of Brother Polite.
A huckster.
A huckster.
But even that's coming to end, man. They filing FBI charges on these niggas, man. He ain't gonna be around. That's what I'm saying, man. This is the only. This is when you free from all that, man. If you run that brother at Malachi Z, you gotta duck and dodge, man. You got to go try to go hide somewhere in Arabia somewhere and enjoy Jake money, man. Cause you ain't gonna do it here, man. Okay? The Kabbalah stone. Niggas think they some damn Muslims, man. Scientology, man. Come on, man. That's all from Esau, man. But Jake on it, bro. The Jews, man. The so-called Jews. The fake Jews, the Khazars, which you see niggas like LeBron James and Andre Stoudemire follow, man. Okay? Shine. Remember that nigga was walking around
Sammy
with the fucking
Davis.
shit? Come on, man.
Sammy Davis Jr. Niggas is bugged out of y'all's goddamn minds.
And the Semiramis and Chapel. Hey, bro, that's why I tell you about Uncle Man. Salaki, brother. live and die in the church house, bro. And all of a sudden I see this nigga, man, he got one of the big as my scriptures, hanging in the goddamn mirror of goddamn ceramics and Tammuz, man. Read that scripture out.
There's Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for.
You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? You so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans, man. This is you. This is you. Read.
But the election had obtained it.
What's the elect, man? That's a separate group of people, man.
That's right.
Hand-picked, chosen.
That's right.
Okay? Hand-picked, man. Okay? Read that again. I'll drop the shot.
There's Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for.
The truth, man. The truth. Okay?
But the election had obtained
The
it.
election had obtained it, man. That includes the name, man. Starting with the name, man. Okay?
That's right.
And the rest were blinded.
And the rest of y'all blinded, man. If you want to know what the rest is, shit, look the fuck around, man. Look around, man. Mohawks, tattoos on their face, niggas slagging, niggas walking around with that monkey on their neck thinking they mean something, man. Niggas still talking about vote.
Getting grills.
Talking about me too. Like Black Lives Matter. Right, man. Niggas still, hey, bro, I told y'all, grown man, look old as me, bro. Let the J talking about hope they get their Christmas bonus. He going straight to China to get him a grill. I was waiting for the laughter because I thought he was joking.
Right.
But the niggas stood that next time, hey, shit, damn, man, you gotta get that man, he gonna be shining. And I'm like, man, this can't be real, bro. This can't be fucking real, bro. We that fucking gone? Yes. Yes. That's why the Most High is visiting this place that he has made, man. That's all what's going on in Alaska, man. Okay? Earthquakes in diverse places. Things happen where it really never happened, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Son, there's Deuteronomy 28, verse 36. Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
Yep.
Ooh, and we've done that, man.
Yes.
Hey, man, let me mention this through the spirit. One of the former kings, that goddamn old decrepit ass Pepperwood George Bush, man. He laid it the fuck down, man. The water, hey, man, he got away easy, man. But he gonna come back, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That cracker got off easy, man. This fucking Masonic, blood drinking, faggot, pedophile, little boy, Poppy Great, man. The Bushes is wicked,
Wicked.
Man. See, you niggas are simple, just think they legacy lie with being presidents and shit. No, man. These niggas are high-level masons and witches, man, and warlocks, man. And it's into all drinking blood. That's small. They drink that like you drink Kool-Aid, man. That's nothing, man. They drink blood? Man, that ain't even the tip of the iceberg.
When they eat steaks, they drinking blood.
Come on, now.
But Jay can't come when they see it on one side, or not even see it.
Right, that's that steak tartare, bro.
Drinking blood.
You know what I'm saying?
And this virgin blood from little boys. That's why you got so many little kids missing that never get found again. Where you think they go? They go to McDonald's. They go to your elites. Y'all think we whistling Dixie? This all conspiracy theories, man. This stuff happens on a daily basis, man.
That's why the scriptures say don't underestimate your enemy, because Jacob underestimated this goddamn devil, man. Like the brother brought out when he said, hey, that's just the spiritual powers on the left-hand side. And that's why I said, shit, you really don't want to fuck with that, because the scriptures tell you that the works of the Lord, all the works of the Lord are unknown to men. That's right. Okay? That's on the right-hand side. So imagine how far it goes just as far on the left-hand side, man. You don't want no part of that, man. Especially when they use it as a weapon against you, man. Okay? All right? Change that out, bro. Now, y'all have to brother with the sign, man. Brother Luke, man. I have to the sign, bro. Right? Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Deuteronomy 28, verse 36. Yahweh shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Right, and that king is King David. That's who that's talking about. Go ahead.
And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
Right, because everything is reincarnated.
Right.
are reincarnated. Okay. But yeah, I ain't got to just finish on.
Done. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee.
You know the one that say that the Most High shall smite us with madness.
Somebody look that up, bro.
And we ain't what the scriptures say. This is bring it out.
Hey, well, just why the brother getting that, just to give an example of that, not too long ago there was an article, this was nationwide, man. This was on all news and periodicals that over in China, that they was banning hip hop from off of TV.
Right.
Okay? And all they doing is imitating niggas over here, man. Okay? So if the imitation of niggas was so vile to them, how much more violent than the actual, the source of the thing, man? Which is you niggas here in Babylon, man. Which is swagger and your black culture, and then all other fuckery that go along with it, man.
Vanity of
We are in astonishment, man. Look at these niggas, man. You don't think, hey, man? Yeah, bro. Being a fucking like a beauty salon. What they call that shit, bro? Not a beauty salon, but where they sell the goddamn yaki wacky tacky hair. Yeah, you know where they go sell the shit at.
Right.
Salads and that and all that over beauty supply place, man. Being there when a bunch of black women come in and them goes, what you think they saying, man? You ever seen a bitch posting up on the Instagram, she'll let the goose doing her toes? What you hear them goose saying? You know what they saying? Look at this fat, nasty, sloppy nigga.
Spending their last dime to sit up in here. See, y'all think, okay, well, the goose is doing my feet. They below me. I got them bitches doing my feet. The gook got a Porsche back parked in the back, man. They making bread while you spending your goddamn welfare check to try to look some type of way for when you hit the club and then hit the church and then hit the club again on Sunday night.
Or your child support checks, right? Both, all of the above, man. All of the above, man.
Straight up.
Because that'll have a bitch, come and get back to the brother, man. A bitch will call you. My car broke down, or my light bulb is out. Come help me do this. But bitch, you spend all the money on that, all that garbage, you can't maintain the shit you're supposed to maintain. Come on, man, stop it.
They got the nails, they can't even grab nothing.
Right, bro.
They can't lay down at night, they sleep like this, because they can't mess up that shit.
Right, bro. And Jake that got the kid with the nigga woman out there, no, your little nigga that ain't getting fed because he can't open a pack of vinyls with them goddamn nails, man. And she ain't trying to break her shit.
Put something in the microwave, man.
Okay? Yeah, young Jake fending for his goddamn self, man. What the fuck did you expect, man? Go ahead,
There's Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Yep.
Right. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Buddhist. I'm a black man. That's madness, man. Right.
I'm an African American. Because, you know, when you put it like that, well then, okay, now I'm prestige and I'm upstanding because I said African American. I'm not black or Negro. No, that's still an astonishment, man. That's a byword, man.
Right.
The Most High prophesied all of what you see us running around doing, man. Our people, let me say. It is already prophesied, man. That's why you know that that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they are the children of the Heavenly Father.
Right, bro. Right, bro.
Because of what's written right here, the brother got it, he holding on deck, man. We the ones fit all this stuff, man.
Right.
Just like we was talking about the Gucci, yeah, they doing the nails. But you niggas walking out of there looking like Frankenstein, man.
Right, man. You know what I'm saying?
They don't wear that shit.
Right, bro. They don't
You ever see Gooks with the long nails? They own the nail shop. Why they don't wear that shit?
What about the weed?
Right, man.
Oh,
Old man boot with the beard, with the long beard, and the white eyebrows. He'll put you to death. His daughter come up in the house looking like that.
Dishonor.
Right, man. You gotta catch the blade, man. Straight up.
Disowning their children.
Bro, Ishmael, let the Ishmaelite woman come up in the house with that shit in there, man. He gonna put that bitch to death, man. Let his daughter. He gonna put the bitch to death, man. So I gotta stop, man. Gotta get off that media takeout, man. And that goddamn hip hop uncensored shit, man.
But
get into some news and find out what's going on.
Shit, stay on that shit.
Yeah, nah, yes. Let the wicked be wicked still, bro.
Niggas gonna stay on that shit.
Right, man. Right.
Cause we all used to get into that. We're in the world. You know, but if you're a man of the Lord, the Most High can pull you out of it.
Right. And when you do see it, you take it for what it is, niggerism and comedy, man.
Yes.
Just take that as the news,
Right.
That's the fucking news. Like old grandma and grandpa used to watch Walter Cronkite. It might be a little too old for some brothers. But whatever the fuck Walter Cronkite said on the 6 o'clock news, that shit was good as fucking gold, bro.
Bruh, did your grandparents listen to FM or AM?
They listen to the old AM country station, bro.
Bruh, and on AM, it was more informative.
It had the news came in on what they do, Harvey Korman
All that shit.
and all the shit, you know what I'm saying? And they was talking about you go to YouTube and pull up some of that shit. Listen to what these motherfuckers saying, bro. All that shit is taking place right now. The fall of the dollar, the society, the mental state of society, man. Okay? How technology was gonna take over. They feared technology in the 50s and 60s, man.
What's that, AI?
Artificial intelligence, man. And Jake don't even understand it, man. You got it right here in your fucking pocket, your goddamn phone, man.
Oh, and they gone on that.
Woo!
The world is gone on it, really. And who put that out there? And like that phone was really for us, you know? You got it.
Right, that's why we might as well utilize it because it's gonna be a coming day that you ain't gonna have that fucking phone, man. Okay?
Right.
All this shit gonna be out the window, man. See, y'all is caught up in the mind frame of Esau that this is gonna continue on forever in the exact same fashion, and no, it's not, man. You don't see the moves the Most High power making, man? You don't see it? Shit, I do, we do. Okay, through the spirit, man.
Right. We see this empire that the scriptures call the beast, okay?
Right.
This beast system falling, man.
That's right.
We see the prophecies being fulfilled, you know? Which America is the head of this that beast empire. We'll go ahead with whatever y'all got.
Daniel chapter 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince withstand it for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
Right. Hey, I start back up, Bible Kushai.
And at that time,
At what time? The end time, man. We're in now.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince,
One of the archangels. Go ahead.
which shall stand for the people, for the children of thy people.
Who is that? He's talking about the nation of Israel. More specifically for the elect.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Ike.
And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
This is prophecy.
Right.
This is gonna happen.
Right.
Which a lot of these other camps is not teaching about this, man. A time of trouble which has never been, man, this is gonna be a day that ain't never been the likes of since the earth was formed,
Right,
man.
bro.
All hell getting ready to break loose right up in here in a second.
Right, and we see it.
Right.
God.
We done had war, we done had bloodshed. We
World
done
War
had
I
famine.
and II.
We done had cannibalism, all these things have already played out.
Yep. But that can't happen no more.
It's gonna go past that.
Shit.
Because the righteous so-called white man
Right.
is
He
ruling.
gonna take care of us.
The righteous, honorable.
Yeah. You mean the same crackers that killed over 70 million Native Americans, man?
Right.
You mean the same Peckerwood that wrote over 450 treaties and ain't keep not one? Him? Oh, my bad.
In the name of peace and democracy.
And the people think this man is honest and just now. We still murdering to this very day. This man keep your damn with his GMO foods and his processed food, you know.
You still go get it.
Especially the damn bread.
For me.
Keep your
Yes.
really cancer. All these different cancers they develop from toxic coatings.
Let's talk about it at the camp.
In a nutshell. That's what I got this thing, breast cancer awareness month. They got MD Anderson.
St. Jude.
And I'm just using this as a prime example. Yeah, about cancer. They show you the little kids. leukemia or whatever, and they say they don't know what's causing the leukemia.
Right.
If you go and look up into it, they say they don't know what's causing that particular type of cancer. But they speculate now because they toxic.
Right.
It all starts with your goddamn colon, man. You know? That's when whatever the body being toxic, this man is murdering people to keeping us sick.
Right. But biochemical warfare, man.
Weaponizing the food. They have weaponized the food.
Yes,
right.
Well, yeah.
Right. That's chemical warfare, bro. That's a fucking Coca-Cola. That's chemical warfare, man.
Yeah.
That red number 5 and you goddamn big red. That's chemical warfare, man. They go back to. I just brought out earlier with the slaughter of the Native American Indians. They hit them with the smallpox, but that's biochemical warfare.
Right.
Exactly.
The white man is the harbinger of death.
Yes.
Right. And they hit him. He said, "What would you name? The smallpox."
Right. He hit him with the blankets of the smallpox.
Exactly.
Man.
How did he present it to him? Here, I know y'all cold. Here goes some blankets.
Right.
Yeah.
And before that, the so-called Native American Indians were Israelites from the tribe of Gad.
Right.
And you got the tribe of Reuben.
Right.
They didn't know of a common cold. If you check the history, they didn't know of the flu virus.
Gingivitis, none of that, man.
Yeah.
So all these diseases,
Yeah.
man, they wasn't getting sick like that over here.
JK clothes.
We got to get out of here.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languished and fadeth away.
Right.
The hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Right, the so-called white man,
Right.
his job here on the earth was to go against the order of the Heavenly Father.
Right.
That's his whole purpose.
Yes.
It's not to bring life, but to bring death.
That's right.
He is the complete opposite of righteousness.
Right.
That's why he called the son of perdition.
Right.
The son of destruction.
Right.
The Heavenly Father said, be fruitful and multiply. Let the earth be joyous.
Right,
man,
bro. Subdue the earth, man. Okay.
The white man said, no. Let's turn this to plastic world.
Right.
Man. Artificial land. I want to be God. The total opposite of what the Heavenly Father had set up, man.
Hey, the wicked created for what? The day of evil, man. Bad times, man. Eve meaning time, ill meaning bad, man. Okay? And he's fulfilling his life, man.
To the T.
He's fulfilling his life, man.
Verse 6. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Right. This place gotta be destroyed.
Yes.
Right. Especially this land of America.
Right.
Yes.
What you know is America.
Right.
And that's biblical prophecy. That's one of them.
Hey,
right there.
Hey, you know what's so cold out? The white man know it, man. He don't even like this place no more, man.
Right.
But because what he deems as niggas saying it, then it's against, you know what I'm saying? That hardy man they just spoke of, who do you think they're talking about?
Right.
The so-called white man. So-called because he's not white, he's red because his blood show forth through his skin, man. Okay?
That's right.
Esau, Ashar, in the Hebrew, wasted away, man.
Right.
Okay? But they don't know that, man. But they not even comfortable with this place, man. They going back thinking about the stories Grandpapa told them, man. Okay?
Right.
Where that slavery sign at, man? Show me these niggas hanging and getting burned, man. These are the stories that they heard from Grandpapa, man.
Right.
Okay? When niggas are talking about soul food and living in squalor, this is what Esau's talking about at this dinner table, man.
Right.
That we had these niggas on the foot, man. Okay?
With a pickle jar, with a limb of a Negro or Native American in that, showing they keep a little souvenir.
Yeah, and then bring it up to more up to date where we at now. This man is terrified, he's seeing that the economy is no stability in the economy, because what does that word mean? It means household management.
Right.
And this household, the management of it has been managed poorly, very poorly, and that's been done intentionally.
Yes.
To bankrupt America and the world, so that everybody can buy or accept that chip and chime into the beast system.
That's right.
You know, that's what it's really all about. So you got these Edomites that are not up there with the elites. Who are the what? The international bankers. They the ones that own the Federal Reserve. They own, you know, they own the World Banks. They own the IMF. You know? But you got these Edomites that make $150,000 a year, $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year, 90,000, different numbers, you know? They in fear for their livelihood. I was watching a movie called Company Men, a good movie to watch, and it's showing you, you know, that crisis that happened back in 2008, 9, 10.
Yeah.
These white, so-called white people were losing their goddamn mind. And up until this day where we at right now, there's still no stability. Things have really gotten worse. Okay? They see this place crumbling. You know?
That's right.
Hey, let me get to Habakkuk 2 and 5 real quick about the show. Yeah, get that brother hand.
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also, because he transgressive by one.
Right, who is the he's talking about, man?
Yeah.
That's the so-called white man, Esau Edom, man. Okay? And I gotta keep repetitive, man. The so-called white man, because you're not white, man. Okay? You are red. Your blood show forth through your skin, man. That's why you call yourself rednecks. Okay? That's when the sun hits you, you turn red. You laugh or sneeze, you turn red, man. Red is that brother garment, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That brother's shirt is white. You ever seen anybody walking around that color, man? No, man. Hell no, man. Read on, brother.
It says he is a proud man.
It's some shit. Yeah, you can say it, bro.
It say transgressive, meaning he break the laws of the Most High.
Right. By what? By wine.
It's wine.
Do that mean a bottle of vino? Some crushed grapes?
No, my bad.
No, brother.
It said they stagger, they stumble, but not with strong drink. I think it's out there. I forget exactly what it said.
29.
I think it's in the 29th chapter.
It is.
Right there. Stagger, stumble, but not with strong drink.
Yeah, 29 and 9.
Yeah, bring it up.
Isaiah chapter 29 and 9. Stay yourselves in wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
Right.
They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Right.
Right. So when the scripture talk about wine, it ain't always, it could be talking about actual wine, or it could be talking about philosophy.
Right.
You know, in this case, it's talking about the so-called white man bringing death, his philosophy to the earth, which is death.
Right, bro. And how do we push it? Read that, huh? How do we push that, bro?
Right.
Habakkuk.
Oh, I'm a real quick Salaki. What's some of the wine?
It's the fucking democracy, bro.
Democracy. One of them is his the way he bank, his banking system.
Yep.
Setting up central banks and really indebting you to his banking system. Okay? Putting you in debt to his crooked, unlawful, you know, way of doing things. Because what did he do when he lend out money? He lend it out upon usury.
Yep.
When the scriptures talk about usury, that's interest. That's against the law. That's a transgression.
Right.
See, he bring his what's that? Serapis Christus.
Right.
Spread that all around.
Woo!
What you people call Christianity
Right.
is far from.
Right.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressive by one.
Right. By wine, man. Like the brother said, his banking system, know what I'm saying, his philosophies, where he teach you history and educational wise, and also the goddamn democracy, man.
Yes.
Which he's spreading across the face of the earth,
Yes.
which is nothing but brought downfall and rust and decay to other nations' civilizations, bro.
Right.
But it's strong over here because y'all into the vote, man. Niggas get ready to vote again, man. Like it's never manifested something pure. Y'all really believe it's the Democrats against the Republic, man. Y'all really believe that, man.
It's all for.
Just like you believe that lawyer you done paid your last few ducats to defend you in court, you think he really against that goddamn cracker on the other side on the defense, man. Man, they finna go sniff cane, pop little boys, and treat their nose, man, together, man, when they get through. Because Esau set it up like that for you. Y'all believe in it, man.
Right.
Y'all, what's that, brother? What's that? Go ahead,
No,
brother.
there is no democracy. That's an illusion that's been spread around the world. It's been pushed here in America.
Right.
They push democracy, which is really nothing more than socialism. If you don't have your vote, don't count. The way they want things to go is gonna go how the laws.
You gotta get up early and go vote. I'm talking about, man. You gotta get up early before you go slave.
Right.
For your few ducats, you got to go vote.
Exactly.
Or die. You'll die if you don't vote. That's what Puffy said.
Hey, I don't know if y'all know Jesse Ventura. That might be a little old for some of the young brothers. Look up Jesse Ventura, man. He was the damn governor of Minnesota. He was Jesse the Body Ventura.
Right, a wrestler.
Okay, back in the days with Hulk Hogan and all of them, man, he actually became the governor of Minnesota.
Right.
He said in the speech one time, remember, he said, man, the Democrat, the U.S. government is just like a big WWF event.
Right.
And he didn't go no farther into it, but what he meant is, it's all a fucking actor. He really thought Hulk Hogan had the Macho Man, Randy Savage, man.
Bruh.
You really believe that?
Cause I was a little kid.
The adults believe it too, bro.
Oh, do they?
They think the
Shit.
goddamn, what's the new cat stuff? I don't even follow this shit. Y'all know
Oh,
you
nah,
about You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking brother, man. But y'all really thought it was a contention, and it was really enemies, man. It ain't no enemies, man. Republican, Democrat, they all the same, man.
Right.
The crackers and these other nations are confederate against these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Right.
Okay? It's written in the scriptures, man. Their actions and behavior have shown this.
Right. You talk about the two horns
Woo!
in Revelation.
Right.
They come spake as a lamb.
Right. That's it.
Or as a dragon.
That's
Right.
it.
So it really, what's that all about? Going back to the Roman Empire.
Right.
You know,
How they had the two
Oh,
parties
Rome,
set
yeah.
up. Right.
Exactly.
Just like now.
what was that? The patricians, the plebeians, and the patricians.
Yeah.
That's equivalent to the Democratic and the Republic, the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay. Back then they had the plebeians and the patricians,
Right.
and everybody, and that's all. Now it's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Right.
That was really they ruled, okay? It wasn't the people ruled. Okay, it's not they want you to believe that your vote counts.
Right.
That through voting you can make things happen in the
Make
government.
a change.
Yeah.
You can make a change.
Make a change for the better. Make
Change, you
America
can
great
believe
again. Gosh darn it. Gee Willikers.
They already got this thing set out
Right.
on what they want to do, but the most I gonna destroy you.
That's
Right.
right.
Destroy your plan.
Yo,
Right, bro.
enterprise.
Right, bro. And he ringing the alarm right now. Remember that old song Jake used to like? Ring the
Bring you along.
The Most High is ringing the alarm, man. These earthquakes and these floods and these fires, man, these are all works of the Most High. Small works, man. What y'all gonna do when he really open the can up, man? Oh, man. I know what you're gonna boo-boo in your shots, man. That's what you're gonna do, man. The scriptures say the man their heart's gonna fail them in that day, man. Okay? All right? You ever been somewhere, maybe like out in the country, and your grandma got that old tin roof, that lightning hit that big bang! Man, it felt like the spirit jumped out.
Yeah.
You thought your brother has to experience that.
Shit.
It's gonna be that worth of millions. You was scared shitless,
Right.
huh? You couldn't even
Shit,
fucking
couldn't go back to
move.
sleep.
You was so fucking scared when that bitch hit, bro.
Shit.
Imagine the horror and the terror. And he giving you fair warning, starting with his beard. Start with the apostle elders on down, blowing the trumpet, giving you warning, crying aloud, sparing not,
Right.
making themselves a living sacrifice, okay? But you find them on the highways and byways. It's already so that fit the mold, okay? blowing the horn, warning you, giving you warning. And his acts is giving you warning, man. That fucking, that crack in Alaska, man, them crackers is shook now.
Yeah.
If they was living the glorious life out there, man. If you own land out there, you get money off the oil,
Right.
Man. You don't even have to really work, man. If you position yourself right, man.
They pay you to come out there and live.
Right, they was kicking back, man. Okay? Go ahead.
You can't escape judgment.
Right, judgment will be rendered, man. Okay? All the way out, man. Okay? Judgment will go forward, man. To the fullest extent, man. Okay? The Most High say his word should not return until and void, man. Okay? It's already written. So it took place in another dimension. It's gonna happen, man. But we ain't gonna get into that with Jay. Go ahead, bro.
It says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
A proud man, bro.
He's everywhere you want to be.
Exactly.
Who else is that, bro? Now we know you niggas is proud, especially the black one. I'm a proud bitch. I'm a proud bitch. Nah, bitch, that's watered down proud. We talking about pride, Jack. Of the so-called white man of Esau, man.
Right.
And so I can't be touched. I can do wickedness in front of you, you still don't see me. That type of pride.
Right.
Exactly.
Read on.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Right.
He don't stay at home.
Right.
But this is supposed to be home base, supposedly, America.
Right.
Okay, which he stole that.
Right.
He raped, robbed, and pillaged to get this
I thought
land.
they signed a treaty, huh? And said
Man,
no, and shook hands. My bad.
And then he said he enlarged, the script say he enlarged his border as hell.
Right.
And is as
Is
dead.
as dead.
And going back to that his Jack, well, basically getting people to buy into his making them detonations, okay?
Yep.
Starting with shit here in America and spread that all around the world. Why you think? I'll give you an example. I was gonna say why you think all this so-called crime is in the earth, because when you make the scriptures say according to the curses that we was gonna go to our enemy and want of all things, you know. So ultimately, we borrowing from the so-called white man. Scriptures talk about that. Borrow is subject to the living.
Right.
So when this man make you subject to him, and you got to come to him, he really what have he done to us, the so-called Negroes? Started with the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans. Took our resources, like the tribe of Gad, put them on reservations, and what is that a breeding ground for? So-called what they call crime.
Right.
Which really go back to the word crimson. Okay? You get bloodshed and crime out of that, because you're not dealing with the people fair. You're not dealing with the people according to the law.
Right. Right.
That's why you got your goddamn Mexican mafia, what is that called? Cartel and shit.
Right. Catching wreck.
And all these different groups and shit around the world. This man is a king of destroying economies, man.
Right.
That brings a lot of death and destruction among people by taking away their resources from them.
You make them desperate.
Right. Create a situation.
Exactly.
Then play the superhero. Exactly. Today, I'm gonna give you substance, very little, but guess what part of the substance I'm gonna give you? The fucking dregs.
And you gotta come to me.
You got to come to me for it. And I gotta decide if I'm even gonna give it to you fucking niggas, man. Don't catch this toilet paper, nigga.
Right. Right. He throw some paper towels to you.
He create the situation. Then show up as the grand wizard with the grand solution, man.
And the solution is to slow death.
Right.
Always.
Like Jay has black, so-called black-owned, said so-called because we Israelites, black-owned businesses. And Esau came with a scheme, okay, to stop that. That's that your civil rights act.
Right.
That civil rights movement and that act that was passed destroyed so-called black business. That destroyed the economics that we had going on as a people.
Right.
With that breed. You watch these different documentaries about these kingpins and all that. he brought in the so-called white man bring in the drugs, and these really Jay got into, you know, not to justify the wickedness that our people have done, but they got into that to many families were supported off of drug money.
Yes.
Right.
That the so-called white man destroyed the economy, then he brought the drugs in.
Right. That's how you got the mafia, bro. That was really Jay. What they was doing that for their own, bro. Yeah. Exactly. To take care of their mamas and their grandmamas and their families, bro.
Even all this like Esau act like he's trying to fight the cartel and drugs being pushed around the world. He's the one that's behind the scenes orchestrating and organizing all this shit.
Right. Right. Like you was going through earlier, brother, about the two horns, man. Right? Like the two parties were caught up in this democratic illusion, man. See, the international bankers called all the shots, man. They called all the shots. Yeah, these people talking about, fuck Trump, he ain't my president Obama, man. They called all the fucking shots. You fucking dummies. If you're a Trump supporter, we can't even talk. It's all the same, bro. The international bankers call all the shots. They create the war. They create the tempo of the world, man. Okay, we ready for war and skirmish over here. You know, make that happen. We ready for a little famine over here. Shit, fire up that goddamn heart machine, man.
Yep.
Okay. Fire up that goddamn earthquake shit and shake this shit up, man.
Right.
Okay.
This fucking devil that does so much.
Right.
We can't even in one breath, you know, out here in 1 week, in 1 day. It'll take us into the kingdom.
Until the terrorists come, right?
To bring out all the manipulation and dirt this man has done and is still doing to this very day.
That's why I say, I repeat it, don't trust our enemy, man.
Right.
He has never dealt, but he ain't even dealt on the right hand to his own people, man.
Right. Go look at the cancer statistics. The Edomites is up there with Jake.
Right.
Jake still got high rates of cancer.
Right.
Percentage rate of cancer. But the so-called white man, they dying too.
Yeah. They just had an article came out that the suicide rate is at an all-time high. It's been in 50 years. That ain't Jake, man.
Wow.
That's Esau, man.
Can't take it.
What's going on? They livelihood is being taken from them, man. That's a good. I like watching the movies that show you how them Edomites was panicking. They talking about panicking and committing suicide up until this very day. Committing suicide because they got fired from their job.
Right.
Or they got laid off.
Right. Or they just felt like they weren't treated fairly. They wasn't treated fairly.
Right.
That's not right.
And in that movie, that's real quick in that movie, I watched it this morning actually. It's called The Company Man or Company Man.
I seen it. I never watched it.
Ben Affleck playing that movie.
Right.
He lost. Now it ain't nothing comical about it. He lost his I think he made 120 a year job. They had, he had a little Porsche and big house and all this. And his wife was, over the finances, so to speak. She was over the money, and he lost his job. She was saying we got to downsize, so she cut off the golf club membership.
Woo! Esau couldn't take that,
so
baby.
He went to her job and said, "You fucking embarrassed me." They said we hadn't made a payment in 3 months.
He going up to the club thinking it's good.
Right. So he walking to the, to the what you call the little cart they drive around on.
Right, at the country club. Yeah, right, the country club.
And that guy had to call him to the side and say, "Hey, you got kicked him off the court."
Woo!
And he hadn't made a payment. So he went and seen his wife and say, "Why we hadn't made a payment?" She said, "We can't afford it." He said, "Look, I have to look successful." He said, "I have to look successful.
Right.
I can't be another man in the unemployment line."
Right.
And that shit, it brought joy to my heart, man.
Right, bro.
To my mind.
So that make that old phrase that the black woman love dispute. You gotta fake it until you make it.
And at the end of this shit, y'all ain't gonna fucking succeed, man.
Right.
Come and the scripture talk about how for her, talking about Babylon the Great, take bombs.
Right.
If she were able to be healed,
Yeah, right,
she would have been healed. If it was up to the so-called white man, they would fix this place.
It's beyond repair.
Right.
It's beyond. Hey, Vin Diesel not finna pop up out of the cave and save the world. Okay? Ben Affleck not finna come out in the Batman suit and save America. Man, this bitch is done, bro. And it's like, man, and it's so, and what's so cold is to an extent that, like, brother's mouth is water through the spirit because we see it, man. We wanted to complete the cycles. We can get the hell up out of here, man.
Yep.
Why you people are still waiting for some miraculous miracle that we gonna
kick
bounce back, right, man? You know what the common cracker nigga say? Oh, just let's print more money, just print more money. You own the next, print more money. Man, you can't print no more money, bro. Bro, that super hyperinflation gonna kick in, bro. It's gonna snatch you niggas like a. You ever seen no chicken on the farm get his neck wrong? He chilling 1 minute, and he get snatched up, and throw him back down, bro. That's how it's gonna be, man.
Right.
When they throw you back down, your niggas out of there, bro.
Right. All created by these damn devils at the top. That's why we gonna rejoice when we take them into captivity.
Right.
The leaders of the nation of Edom.
Hey, but you know what though, brother? When the shit really started to kick off, you know who they gonna blame, bro? The men of the Lord, man. Because we preaching totally what's opposite out here in this society, in this world, man. According to the scriptures, man. Because the Most High is against the ways of man, bro.
Yeah.
He got his ways, laws, and commandments that he command that you follow back. Okay? When all the shit kick loose, they gonna blame it on us, man. Okay? Because what they put on us already, we rapists, we murderers, pedophile, we embezzlers, terrorists. But shit, we terrorists, what you call your house then, man?
Right.
That flooded the whole earth and left 8 souls, man. Did he ask somebody permission? Did he have a council on that?
It says, but gather unto him.
Read the last verse you just read.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as deaf and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Let's say you keep it now at home.
That's the top. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5.
Right.
Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine,
The white man.
he is a proud man.
Proud man. So-called cracker, Esau, Edom, man. Okay, don't be scared to call him who he is, man.
He ain't got no problem calling you
Right, man. Go ahead, brother. Right.
wetback, whatever, man. Go ahead.
Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
Right. The white man footprint is all over the earth, man. Okay, mainly with his military bases.
Right.
But you go out through the world, his name is on everything. Goldstein, Goldberg, Stein.
Yeah,
His print is on every damn thing, man.
Steinbrenner.
Brought hell. It's brought hell, and it has debt.
Right.
That's really how, if y'all look into it, he got his military bases set up around the world through putting them countries in debt.
Right.
So his banks.
Right. And it's strategically set up, man. That's how cold the Most High power is, man. All them embassies and all that stuff set up over there, not far from the Valley of Decision, man.
Right.
So it's gonna be a short trip over there to death and destruction, man. Okay? You don't need a reservation for that. The reservation has already been made. Just getting your shit to fly over, fly to death. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, real quick, bring this precept out. You know that? It's Sirach, or the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
And you wanna know what's so cold about it? He creates the adversity.
Right.
This fucking devil creates the adversity, the problem.
Right.
Like brother mentioned earlier, he's into problem reaction, creating a problem, getting a reaction, then he come with a wicked
problem reaction solution.
If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
No, he really helping them, bro. What did it say? Although he what?
It says, and though he pretend to help
he's
thee.
pretending. A pretender. Oh, he's a faker. Okay, my bad. Go ahead,
Yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. That's the MO of the so-called white man.
He'll whisper much and change his countenance.
Right.
Who else could that be? when that earthquake happened in Haiti, who was there first?
Right.
Have they in a worse position than when
Than they
before
was,
when
right,
the earthquake
right.
hit, man?
Well, all that money Sean Penn earned, he was on there every day. He was on the national news. Sean Penn,
The Clintons,
come on, bro. Crooks,
well,
drug
in
dealers,
millions of dollars, hundreds
Right.
of millions of dollars. Where'd the bread go? Them people
Right.
living down there in Swallow,
Squalor, bro.
eating dirt.
Cakes, bro.
Right.
For years.
And who created that adversity? Because they kicked their ass, the French
in them
ass.
slave revolts.
Okay. It was really, like the brother mentioned, it was a slavery revolt. Then Esau cut them off, cut the economics. Well, yeah, basically cut them off on the economic level.
Right.
Watch it, man.
And they still trying to do the shit, not with these treaters and shit, but the nation's like, hell no. You bust a move if you want to, we're gonna bust back, we're gonna clap back, man.
Right.
Okay? We're gonna clap back, and man, we welcome that, man. We welcome that mind frame, man.
Right, exactly. That's they pissed the hell off, and really all these countries they on their welfare states.
Yeah.
Because all them little rations that they do get from their so-called government, you get them Edomites is really on top of the government over there. You know, they the Spaniards,
Right.
Italians,
Right.
some Germans, all Edomites at the top. You know, in Latin, so-called Latin America.
You gotta call them like Trump calls them, shithole countries.
Exactly.
Why are they shithole countries?
Right.
Because the so-called white man went in there and
shitted on the place. That's his shit. They wallet in, man.
It's wine.
Right,
They're
man.
wine, man.
Right. Okay. What's wrong with
So you got all these people, they get rations from their so-called government. They got these things, programs set up. It's all sponsored by the so-called white man.
Right. Give me garbage, man. Give me fucking garbage, man. You understand? You know?
Just real quick, this Sirach 10:3. An unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The unwise king is what we have in rulership, which is in rulership right now, the so-called white man. We're talking about specifically the elites, man. The international bankers, and they have destroyed the whole earth, man.
It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people.
Right. So how did he gather unto himself? It's talking about the so-called white man. Jump up to the verse that say, the soul that is in him is not upright.
This is Habakkuk.
That proves who this is talking about, outside of the verses that just got brought out.
Chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up.
His soul which is lifted up
is not upright in him.
It's not upright. It's against being upright.
How is it lifted up?
Wicked pride.
Right. Wicked pride. Go ahead, brother.
But the just shall live by faith.
Right. And who's going to do that? Who is the just, man? The hopefully elect, man. That's how we see these brothers up here, man. We live by faith, man. Okay? Not by sight. We live by faith, man. And it's not a game, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, when it's famine in the street, and blood sheds, and the march of truth, where that martial law sign? Get that up, man. You're going to have to live by faith, man. That little rusty pistol that you had to shoot only on 4th of July and New Year's, that ain't going to save you, Jack.
No.
Okay? It's going to be pestilence out here, man.
Right.
It's going to be famine out here, man. You ain't going to be able to call nobody on your cell phone in that day, man. The people is too comfortable, man. You think you got it figured out, man. You have no idea, man. We don't even know how it's gonna be, but we know the Most High he likes theatrics, man.
That's right.
You don't think it was I don't think that demon foaming up, bro. You don't think it was a theatrical thing when he flooded the earth, man? When that water first started hitting and it covered your shoe, you're like, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, see the little fish, like, shit.
Damn, water falling out
Like the sky, which they had never seen. Then it's up to your damn knees. Like, oh shit, well, you know, then it's up to, we got bodies floating and beating on that ark, man. Imagine the side of the ark, man, trying to beat and get in there, man. Okay?
Ripping your fingernails
Splinters
out.
coming up in there, man.
Right.
Okay? then the water rose so high that no trees or mountains or nothing was seen, man.
Right.
That's a theatrical scene, man.
Yeah.
Right. The Most High. That theatrical go back to
To the word theos, to the Greek word theos, man.
theater.
Right.
Theater.
That's where you get theater from, man.
People think the so-called white man come up with this stuff. That go back to the Latin theos. Latin, I believe.
Man, the right man ain't created nothing, man. The only thing he's good for is rape, robbery, and murder. And the Most High gave him the power to do that.
Right. And that theos means God. That's a Latin.
God, that's right, Doc.
So he's the ultimate one, the supreme power that make these dramatics happen in the earth.
You see them people the people in Alaska, man, standing looking at the cracks of the earth, man, that's wide as the street, man. They ain't never seen that. They looking like, damn. Y'all underestimate the power of the Most High, man. Y'all try to put him in a box, man. You can commercialize the Most High power, man. The creator of all things, man. The ancient of days, man. It has no beginning, man. Right, that's too much for Jay.
Right, that theos is actually Greek.
It's Greek.
Yeah.
If I may
You got it.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
We done seen war. We done seen man against man. We done seen famine. We done seen disease.
Right.
We've seen drought. We've seen flooding. We've seen cannibalism, man. Okay? All of these things have been seen and documented. It said tribulations that has never been seen, man.
Right.
Shalom, brother. All right, shalom, man.
Shalom.
That has never been seen, man, according to the scriptures. Y'all read Dr. Seuss. Read King James, man. Okay, read on.
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not
Great tribulation, man. Great. Read.
since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
Read that again.
Right. Start from 21.
Get con.
It says, for then shall be great tribulation,
Right.
such as was not since the beginning of the world.
So that's leading from the time of the beginning of the world up until this time. Go ahead.
To this time,
To this time.
no, nor ever shall be.
No shall never be. Why? Because once it get up to that point and all that hell break loose, then the kingdom of heaven is gonna be issued in,
Right.
and there ain't gonna be no more war.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no more this
Famine
condition
and
that
death.
we in now,
Right.
man. This is about to be done with,
Right.
man.
Right.
That's what we out here looking for, man.
Right.
That's what we preaching for, man.
Right.
To bring about the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
To hell with this.
Right.
This is hell, man.
Right. Better
And if
believe
you
it.
think otherwise than that, you are
Bugged
totally
out.
bugged
Bugged
out
out.
of your goddamn mind, man.
The scripture change that the deceived and the deceiver are the most
That's
high.
it.
I mean, you've been totally deceived, man. You've been totally deceived. He chose you to be deceived. Otherwise, you'll feel the power. You learn his name. If he give it to you, learn these scriptures
Right.
and come out here and get on this battlefield, man.
Right.
And put in his work, man. Okay? It's work to be done, but the labor's a few, man. Okay? But Jacob go to a barbecue.
Mom and Dad.
Jacob go to the park and shoot ball. I heard they was shooting ball, my nigga. We finna go up there. So I heard they doing the work of the Lord. We need to go up there. Read on.
And except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved.
And they are, man, it was Saturday yesterday. We was out here yesterday, man. And the day before that, we was out here, it was Saturday. This, bro, time is on crystal meth, man.
Right.
I'm not bullshit.
Right, this 2018 out of here, bro.
Damn, I gotta go pay the rent again.
Right.
My bills is due again. It's already the first.
Right.
2018.
Shit is
Right,
It's
done.
about done.
Right.
You got roughly a little over a month.
Yeah,
Barely
bro.
a little over a month left.
Right.
And this year went up in smoke. And a lot of things happened this year.
You better believe
Oh
it, bro.
boy.
All kind of things
Right, bro.
happened.
Oh boy.
Think about, the brothers can go back, think about January, February, March of this year, how much shit happened, bro. So the Most High turning up, guess what's gonna happen January, February, March of this new coming year.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It only gets rougher. It's
And that-
only gonna get worse. man.
Right. And that's all through the will and the Most High power, because time has to speed up for the kingdom to be established quickly, because if not, the scripture said there would be no flesh left to be saved, man. This faggotry and all this madness would be taken completely over, man. There would be no more men. There would be no more women.
How long you think a society can last off of eating fake food, man?
How long has it ever?
Breathing this, what y'all call air.
Right.
Breathing in, we breathing in metals, man.
Right.
They spraying metal in the sky.
Right, man.
Except those days should be short.
Right.
There should be no flesh.
Right. So it's got to be.
It got to.
Must be, man. So you think 5, 10 million, 10 more years can go on like this, man? Faggotry is norm, bro. Like drinking water, like breathing air.
Right.
Lesbianism.
It's not a spectacle.
Right, that's normal. Being a straight man, that's the spectacle.
That's what's
in life now.
Being
bro.
a man. Oh, you need to take some of that tone out of your voice. Or you're speaking a little too harshly. Could you tone it down a little? You can't be a man no more, bro. Being a man is looked at like you got 3 heads.
That's a terror. You're a terrorist for being a man.
They showed that in that movie Demolition Man. With Wesley Snipes and old Sylvester Stallone. You said a harsh word, you got a ticket came out on you. And violation. For what? Being real? Telling the truth?
Right. No traditional. Tradition really it ain't no
Yeah,
traditional. How the Most High set up man and woman to be.
Right.
Now you can't even deal with a woman on a natural level unless you got a so-called woman that you've been dealing with without a damn wearing a rubber.
Woo!
In that movie, like the brother just mentioned, they took sex. You couldn't have sex no more.
Right.
There was no physical interaction between the man and the woman.
Virtual sex.
Right.
Virtual reality.
And that's real because Esau got brothels with broke sex dolls, man.
Hey,
And Jake in there,
shit,
bro. Spending their
brothels.
bread.
Bro, yeah, we can see. Like when we came up, like as kids, I ain't that old, but I'm older. I'm old enough to say that
You out of there.
came up. There wasn't no internet. There wasn't no internet.
Right.
The computers was even scared. We had no computer at the house.
Right. That shit got the school
When they
off
brought it
on.
at the school, it was like, oh, we get to go to play on the computer.
And fuck off. We
do
don't
the
understand
game
that
on the
shit.
computer,
Right.
you know?
We don't understand that shit.
You know? And people actually they showed us in the movies, which was far-fetched, you know, about this virtual world. People are having virtual sex today. They're not even dealing with each other. They on the internet.
Right.
Synthesizer.
Right.
That song by Outkast.
Right.
That's exactly what they talking about.
But you-
Can I get a lap dance from my laptop on my lap? You looking at a woman online, you looking at a screen, man, and you fascinated by a virtual reality, man. Why you think they got the VR glasses, man? People doing all this shit.
Right.
That's bullshit, man.
Look up them goddamn, I forget the goddamn name for them, but they really sex parties where the women get together and the women come over there and bring all the sex toys, man. That's a lucrative independent business, man. Okay? Fake plastic rods and shit that they can. I seen one shit, I'm gonna say this and get away with it, man. It's just what it is. We're talking about the violence of Esau. They got some shit that a bitch can put in a snatch and hit the remote control, bro. And it vibrates so hard the bitch down there be shaking and shivering, bro. That shit sound crazy, but
You can control the remote from where you at.
So she don't want no
That
man, bro. She don't want no man, bro. She want no
Is
fucking
this
man,
it?
bro. Right, bro. She don't want no man in the Jake that's sick in the mind to put his piece in a plastic quiver, man.
Right.
You gotta be out of your fucking mind, man.
You got to relate this man has done so much wickedness, man.
Yes.
You got men and women here on the earth that are having relationships through a computer screen.
Yes.
That's crazy, huh?
Falling in love behind text messaging.
But that's normal. That's really madness, but it's normal.
I talked to a woman on the phone one time. I don't like talking on the phone. I'd rather just text. Never fuck with her again.
Right,
Out of your
bro.
mind.
I'm old school, bro. I ain't on none of the social media, bro. We meet a bitch, what's the first thing she asks me? You got Facebook? You got Instagram? I tell her, hell none of that shit. What's wrong with you? That's the first thing, and then they go down here. Because I don't have no fucking social media, because I ain't reporting to it. I shit it. I wipe my ass. I breathe. I'm stepping to the right. I'm stepping to the left. You know what I'm saying?
Live.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it is. It's programming, man. It's
Exactly.
fucking social media programming. It's programming you, man. Grown men walking around with That's stupid, man. That's stupid, man. But enjoy it while you can, because all of this shit is coming to an end, man. And man, death's gonna come swiftly, man. It's gonna take the weak. It's gonna sweep the weak out their feet, man.
Right.
Okay? Y'all don't have no strength, man. This is your strength right here. And unless you come onto the phone, or y'all about to have shot, you strengthless, you weak, man. You naked. Okay? So laugh now, cry later, man. This is for kingdom-minded men, bro. Serious men, man. Real men, man. Okay? All right?
The scriptures say, remember this. Show
yourselves men,
right?
bro.
So we got to come back to our men. We've all been
right.
We all got ahead, you know, and still got that. I don't want to use the word instinctive, but that Western mind that want to pop up and show itself, which is really acting up based upon emotion, making decisions based upon emotion. You know, we gotta, like the Apostle Paul said, we gotta be reclaiming and have to reclaim our manhood.
Right, because that's who that affected the worst. The men, okay? The man, so much more that the woman is exalted higher than the man, because she seems more stern and harder. Okay? I saw something on the TV show the other day. I can't remember the name of the TV show. You know, you cut it on and whatever the fuck is on, it be on. You may not be watching it, but you hear it. The woman said, men are stupid and weak. They're gonna make mistakes, and the women are there to clean up their mess. Bro, I was so offended by that shit, bro.
My better half.
Cause like in these, I'm sorry, bro. Like in these houses, in a normal, what's supposed to be normal, average household, the woman is over the finances. She makes sure all the bills get paid. You know, she's the accountant in the house. Right, bro. But the Rothschilds know that's bullshit, because they don't allow women. They just enjoy the royalty of the family line. Right. Okay. Right. They don't get to deal with the finances and world agenda things. All they are doing is living in wealth. Some kind of wealth.
Right. Yeah. My brother's over something. All right. So we can wrap it up.
This is Isaiah 46:8. Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors. Remember the former things of old. For I am the heavenly Father, and there is none else.
Salaki, bro. And part of that, remember yourself as men. We ain't talking about just because you got hair up on your goddamn arm.
Right.
Goddamn nuts.
Right.
We're talking about men of the Lord, man, that fear the Most High and follow His laws and commandments, man. Okay? Remember yourself, men of the Lord. Have that faith to fear the Most High power, because this damn chip is about to come into play, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Power of temptation, man.
And see, check the Japanese and Chinese news, man. Check the news in Sweden, man. Okay? It's already in effect, man.
That ain't on BET.
Right, man. It's already in effect, man. You niggas worried about $2 Tuesdays at Popeyes. They pushing the chip, man, which is the mark of the beast. They using China and these other countries as testing grounds, man. Because even they got more kickback than you fucking Americans, you drones, man. When they come over here, smooth, bro. Smoother than butter, man. You gonna have to force it on you, bro.
There's gonna be a few that resist, and they're gonna cut their head off. Right. Then the rest of y'all go, oh, well, no, they serious. Shit, they gonna get right in line.
Before it get to that point, like we was talking about, Esau creating these situations just by the crashing of the stock market, the crashing of the dollar, just crashing this whole economic, and that's gonna economic system that's gonna break the people and make the people vulnerable. Right. So whatever he comes with, which is gonna be the chip, okay, they gonna take it, because what's it gonna take away from the people? Their livelihood, food.
Yep.
Right. And the brother they gonna come with some spectacular, as if it's even necessary. But it's written, it's gonna happen. They're gonna come with some grand thing, because they done tested you people already for the waters.
That's
they pull up on you. The regular American drone still think some sheep herders pulled off the 9/11 shit, bro.
With box cutters.
Right, they still believe that shit, bro.
After training to fly planes in Florida.
Right. Right, bro.
Bruh, the planes that they supposedly trained on were not planes that these major airlines use, man.
757.
You know what I'm saying? These some little biplanes, man, with the little 4 goddamn controllers in there.
Right.
You telling me now all of a sudden they came in, not to mention these planes are on computerized, man, they can control the planes.
If there was even planes, bro, it might have been something else.
If it was even
That's what I'm saying. We underestimate the white man, bro. We caught up on what we done seen on TV and the comic books and you know what I'm saying? Like Esau said, the funny papers.
Yeah.
Y'all caught up on that, man. You don't understand how this devil, bro, he is the wicked created for the day of evil.
Yes.
Okay? All right? He's gonna be the sword of the Lord. Okay? That's gonna shed blood and breed death, man. Okay? Right, bro. Power given by the Most High power.
Right.
Oh, you understand? The works of the Lord are so vast and so marvelous that they can't even be all written and spoken of, bro. It go the same on the left hand side, man. The Lord is boundless, man.
That's right.
Well, he gonna let this cracker loose on you niggas, man.
That's right.
And good.
Right.
Yes.
And on his own people.
Yeah.
It's good.
We
Good.
tell you that.
Cause you niggas still upholding these crackers, man, and your enemy, and still upholding black culture, man, and all kind of madness, man. You still upholding it, man. You want to come against men of the Lord, man. We know you people wish us death, man. We wish death upon you, man.
That's right.
Death's gonna find you. Death's gonna find you. And if we not right, it's gonna find us. But we got fear of the Lord. At least we trying to dance. We dancing to the tune, acknowledging our offense. You people think it's all good.
Showing ourselves men.
But it's only for the elect. That's the ones we were talking about, man.
That's right.
The elect, the ones that's gonna have faith. The ones that's gonna show up themselves, man, that's gonna have faith in that thing, not accept the chip, man. Not gonna go along to get along, man. That's gonna fight, man. That's gonna stand firm for the name of the Lord, man.
Yep.
Hoping the Most High keep the spirit on you and you don't deny Christ, man. You don't think you can help it, man? You ain't reading the scriptures then.
No, you ain't. Not with understanding it.
Shit. Don't deny Yahweh. Not gonna deny Yahweh side.
God. Jake think he above that, man.
Shame on it.
Read that, we can close it up, bro.
This is Proverbs 16 and 4.
Y'all go down. You was on something, bro?
Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
That's right.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
That's it. The Heavenly Father made everything for himself. There's nothing that exists that the Heavenly Father didn't create.
Right.
Including the wicked,
Right.
including Satan.
Right.
Satan wasn't just sitting next to the Heavenly Father. You know what? Hey, let's make an earth. Let's put somebody out there and form creation. It didn't work like that, man. The Heavenly Father don't have no debate or counsel with nobody, man.
None.
None.
Unless he wanna have a counsel.
Shit.
Cause there's counsel in the scriptures, but he ain't
He's the
Right.
He running the counsel.
Yes. He's the judge. He's the ruler.
Ain't nobody counseling Yahweh.
Right.
He doesn't have a counselor that he go to and get advice about going to war. I want to do this in the earth. Let me go and get counsel
Let's
about it.
overvote.
Yeah.
Let's draw the lots.
Let me holler at Satan and see if it's all right.
Right. Maybe Satan not having a good day. He ain't gonna
He
let
hold
you
a
do it.
counsel to see who want to do his bit.
Right.
Right.
Right, bro. Whether it be good or evil, man. Because the church even tell you he got evil angels, man.
That's right.
Why they don't be spoken of in the church, man? But anyways, that's it on that, man. Hey, man, with that, man, we're going to close up. Most High we'll be out here next week, man. We're going to say,
Halal,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakodash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, to all the Yakim on the four corners, putting in this work, man, with no fear, man. Okay? Hastening the day. Say it, taking to the confusion of faces, Yakim, and to the few sources that are trying to see the word hummus with the societies, man. And to the Yakim trying to get this word, man. Abba.
Shalom.
Hold on.